Over to the farm today. It was a fall day, been fall weather lately. Anyway, I have an experiment that I'm trying that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm trying to train my sheep to electric wire, and so that I could successfully rotate them. We've had some ups and downs and some things that haven't worked, some things that have worked. But what my plan is currently is I have this poly braid, I believe it is, and I have it hooked up to electric right now. And I have some aluminum cans right there. So if you can see those, I'll show you this way. There's our little dog, Princess. She's doing really good, by the way. She's so cute. She's hanging out with the sheep here. Anyway, I have the sheep here in this little corner. This is where our garden was, so we just want to kind of have them take care of it and clean up some residual plants and so forth. But anyway, this is a hot wire, and there's aluminum cans. If you tie them to the poly braid, they are also hot. So the idea is that the sheep, they see that electric wire and they see the aluminum can, and you keep them in this, corral, so to speak, for a few days or so, and then they lick the aluminum can, my hope is, and then they get trained to it. And so at that point, I have a bigger goal of potentially, once they associate aluminum can with hot electric don't touch, tying that around my barbed wire exterior fence. Even though it won't be hot, instead of putting an electric wire all the way around my fence, which I want to do eventually, but don't want to spend the money to do it right now, I'm hoping that if I tie these aluminum cans around the perimeter fence, that I can get by with just doing one hot wire on one side for lack of electrical fence infrastructure, and then they'll see the other three sides, they'll see the aluminum cans, and they won't want to touch them because it lit them up before. So it's pretty cool. We had one of our rams got out, and he had actually licked this aluminum can, and everybody ran and shocked, and it shocked him. So I'm hoping that they learn quickly that they cannot do that, and then we'll go from there. I'll show you how it goes if it works with the exterior aluminum cans around the perimeter, because it's expensive to put an electric wire around your whole fence, and so if I can get by without doing that, I certainly will. So I'll show you close. This is hot. You can see over there, sitting in the black over there, is my solar power charger. So this wire is hot right now, and I'm hoping that they associate that can with hot so that they'll respect it, and then I can put some cans around on the barbed wire tied that they'll also respect, and they won't try to go through, because sheep, do go through barbed wire fence. They mainly stay. They haven't really ran off the farm or anything, but there's a couple times where they have, and so I'm hoping that they'll associate that can with hot, and that way I can get by for several more months or a period of time without having to buy an electric fence. So I'm always trying to do things thriftily and get by with thrifty but effective, and hopefully that gives yeah. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Like I said, it seems to work right now. I just now put them here. One of the sheep learned the lesson, and all of them are kind of startled. None of them have tried to break out yet. So anyway, one last look at Princess. She's not even barking when I'm here. She was asleep when I came. She sees that electric wire too, so I'm hoping that that'll give her exposure, and then eventually I'll turn her out with them after she gets exposure to them. It was really fun. We saw her playing with chickens earlier, and she was so curious, but she's doing really well. She's been out here not even that long, I think less than a week, but she's enjoying herself, and Prince is over there keeping guard from afar, as he always does. So anyway, thanks for joining me today, and I'll let you know how the fence experiment goes. So hopefully we can get by without installing electric wire around the whole fence. And like anything I do, it might fail, but at least I tried, and if it does work, it's free. Oh, one of them just got shocked by it. So I'm hoping we keep them all over here for a while until they ran out of feed. That black one over there in the left corner just got shocked. Anyway, so the hope is that we can get by with the sheep trained to the can. So then we put that around the exterior fence, and so we don't have to put an electric wire. That way I can easily rotate them and fertilize my farm that way so that the grass is best. Anyway, till next time on Carver Farms.